What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. It's your boy Clay. As always, welcome to you, Pantherology. So we are going to examine the Carolina Panthers Week 9 clash against the New England Patriots. And before we get into today's video, guys, I'm doing a giveaway. So for you to get this giveaway, all you have to do is give me your score prediction. The person that gets the closest to the scoring prediction will win I will Venmo you, Cash App, however you would like to do it, $25. So it's a $25 giveaway. So the closest person who gives me the scoring prediction of this game, the closest or is even spot on, will get a $25 Venmo or Cash App from me. As always, make sure you pound that like button. Helps the algorithm out there, gets my video out on YouTube a lot more. Make sure you comment down below. I love to hear your thoughts. That also helps it get the video out there more on YouTube. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you like what I put out there. And then as always, if you're subscribed, make sure you click that post notifications bell, because then you don't miss out on any new videos. Make sure you go check out the Carolina Panthers Den on Facebook. Also, click the link down in the description for the Newsbreak app. That is my own personal link to it, and it helps me out over there, so I would really appreciate it if you did that. Other than that, let's cut the bullshit. Let's dive into today's video. Now, the Carolina Panthers will try to move their record above 500 when they play the New England Patriots this coming Sunday. Now, Carolina emphasized running the ball last week against the Atlanta Falcons, which they rushed 47 times for 203 yards. Now, Sam Darnold left the game late in the fourth quarter with a concussion and a right shoulder injury, as we know, but the Panthers held on for a 19-13 victory over those Falcons, boosting their divisional record to a 2-0, surprisingly enough. Now, New England also won their fourth game of the season on Sunday as they went over to Los Angeles and beat them 27-24. Now, what can we anticipate on Sunday when these two meet at Bank of America Stadium? Well, I'm about to tell you. So let's get started. So we're going to talk about the Panthers first when they have the ball and maybe what we can expect to see. So if Sam Darnold cannot play with his concussion and his right shoulder injury, PJ Walker will take over as quarterback, with James Morgan being promoted from that practice squad to serve as the team's backup. Walker appeared in one game last season, a 20-0 win over the Detroit Lions. Had an up and down day. He completed 24 of his 34 passes for 258 yards and a score, but the problem is that he threw 2 interceptions in the end zone. So one thing Walker has to work on the most is understanding when to take chances and when to throw the ball away. It's normal for a backup to want to make plays even if they aren't there, right? So when you don't get much time on the field, you want to make the best impression you can, but doing so might backfire. Walker had one of those moments last week against Atlanta when Darnold left the game. Walker fired a ball across the field off his body back into the end zone that should have been intercepted, to be honest. Fortunately for Walker, the ball landed on the turf, and then Chuba Hubbard ran in for a 6-yard score a few plays later. The danger of a downfield passing game has vanished with Darnold on the bench. Walker has the arm to make those throws, but the ball isn't always placed correctly. To have a chance to win, offensive coordinator Joe Brady will have to depend heavily on the ground game once again. Now, Christian McCaffrey hamstring was activated off injured reserve earlier this week, but has been restricted in practice the previous 2 days. So even if McCaffrey is unable to play, the Panthers have 3 good running backs, as in Chuba Hubbard, Royce Freeman, and then the recently acquired Mr. Amir Abdullah, who was claimed off waivers a few weeks ago. So the key for the game here for the Carolina Panthers offense, regardless of who is at the helm, is at third down conversions. All right. The Panthers won last week's game in Atlanta in a large part because they converted 10 of 17 on third down situations. So converting so many third downs leads to long drives and allows the defense to remain on the sidelines. So the Panthers used up at least 7 minutes of time on 3 separate drives. The defense only had to play 50 snaps, which is 18 fewer than the league average for a game. Now let's talk about when the Patriots have the ball. So following his debut with the Carolina Panthers, cornerback Stephon Gilmore was asked whether this game versus the New England Patriots meant anything special to him, which he responded a lot of extra, apparently. So the 31-year-old cornerback is just 2 years removed from being voted the NFL Defensive Player of the Year, but the Patriots appear to have lost trust in him, which is why he was made available through trade. Now, Gilmore saw only 17 snaps in his Carolina debut, mostly in third down packages behind rookie tight end Kyle Pitts until he returns to full fitness. Defensive coordinator Phil Snow believes that Gilmore will play a similar role in the future. Now, even against his former team, the Patriots. Now, Mac Jones, who is a rookie quarterback, has surpassed expectations thus far, passing for over 1,900 yards, 9 touchdowns. He has about 6 interceptions. Prior to the season, it appeared like Jones would utilize this as a redshirt year behind Cam Newton. Now, the Patriots thought that Jones provided them the best chance to win even in week 1, which led to Newton's release and possibility of a Cam Newton homecoming in Charlotte being snuffed out. Now, the Patriots depended on Jones' arm earlier in the season, but as Phil Snow pointed out this past Thursday, that they've become a more balanced offense over the last 3 games. In that time, lead back Damian Harris has run for over 280-something yards, 4 touchdowns on about 55 carries. So to win this game, New England needs Jones to be at ease in the pocket and to be able to throw the ball all over the field. As they have all season, the Panthers must go after the quarterback and push the Patriots to run the ball into the teeth of their stout front 7. So far this season, Mac Jones hasn't encountered a defensive unit like the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers can provide pressure from all sides, and if we're being absolutely, completely, 100% honest here, this may be the finest secondary in the NFL as of right now. So guys, my score prediction for this game, I'm going to roll with the Panthers here. I think that we get back in with the winning category at going 5-4, and my score prediction for this game, I'm picking 21-17 us. I think it's going to be close. I think the defense for Carolina is much better. I think that we're going to get pressure on Mac Jones, and I think if we keep that running ball game plan, I think that we will see a nice victory in Bank of America Stadium. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, before I leave you, keep pounding.